moving to the next presentation, I invite Amaya K of Nirmalagiri College, Kannur, to present the topic Stakeholders' Perception on Online Education and Support Provided for Students of Kerala during COVID-19 Pandemic.
Good evening. I am Amaya and I am currently working as Assistant Professor of Home Science Department, Nirmalagiri College, Kuttuvaramba. Today I am here to present my paper on the topic Stakeholders' Perception on Online Education and the Support Provided for Students of Kerala during the COVID-19 pandemic. As we all know that education is the most powerful weapon which can be used to change the world itself. A nation can achieve growth and success only if the children of that nation succeed, and it can be achieved only through educating them. And after the arrival of COVID-19 pandemic, the digitalization of education became an inevitable part of our life. So it made a huge effect on children's life and their education. So through this paper, I tried to study the impact of the digitalization of education on the economically weaker students of Kerala, and also the effectiveness of the supports provided by Government of Kerala for the students of our Kerala. And due to the lockdown and all the closing of the schools, many students were about to drop out their education. And there are many studies all over the other states of India, but the studies in Kerala are very, very less. So as a research student, I tried to examine the impact of COVID-19 in our Keralite students. And there comes the relevance of this topic, that is, we have to examine what all supports are given by government for our economically weaker students, and also how much effective it is among our students. And we all know that right to education is one of the fundamental rights. So all the children in our Kerala should be provided with equal opportunity for quality education. So I learned about the impact of digital education on students belonging to these economically weaker sections, and it gives an insight into the issues faced by such students during the time of pandemic and reveals how the digitalization of education has affected their lives. This research aims at finding the extent to which the fundamental right is ensured to such students by the state with the introduction of digital educational activities during COVID-19. The main objective of my study is to identify whether the economically weaker students are getting adequate support from governments, and also to obtain the feedback of students, teachers, and their parents to improve the quality online education. The type of research here is both qualitative and quantitative, because there was a survey method, so it can be said as quantitative, and also there was a descriptive study, so it can be said as qualitative. And the sampling procedure of this research is random sampling technique, because I randomly chose teachers and students from different districts of Kerala, and the sample size was 80 teachers and 50 students of the age of 10 to 12 years and their parents. Survey method was used to collect data, and self-designed questionnaire and self-designed interview schedule was used as the tool to collect the data, and the data was analyzed through percentage analysis and chi-square test. Through this study, I could found that the economically weaker students of Kerala are getting support from teachers, parents, and our Kerala government up to a certain extent, through the methods like food kit distribution, scholarships, and provision of online study centers at libraries and Anganwadis. But still, there exists a need of more attention in the areas of financial support, materialistic support as well as psychological support for such students at the time of such pandemics. And there is a need to provide equal opportunity for all the students to attend online classes and online exams. And there is a need to extend the internet connectivity across the state to ensure quality inclusive education. And whether we have learned any important lesson from this COVID-19 pandemic is what matters. So I hope that in future, in such situations, our government and the society as a whole will do better to protect educational and other human rights of the people. And I thank all the organizers of this international conference for giving me such a great opportunity to present my paper here. And especially I thank Dr. Girish Kumar sir for his immense support and the love and care he have given me. And I sincerely thank all of you to having patience for hearing me. Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
Okay, thank you, Amaya. Thank you for the time-bound presentation. See, your suggestion is that there should be scheme for online examination system. See,
Yes, sir.
as far as we people in India are concerned, all of us are not e-equipped. E-equipped in the sense we are not having sufficient internet connectivity and all. In this
Yes.
situation, how can we make it possible, Amaya?
Sir, in my opinion, government can, the Kerala government can pay more attention to provide them more e-learning centers. They have already, there are many centers, but the fact is that it is not reaching to the rural areas of Kerala. And all of them are not getting the equal opportunity to get a quality education. So it will be good if more centers and more online platforms are given for students.
Okay.
And also,
If survey method is practical in this sense for inclusive education for all, is survey method is practical. How extended is practical survey method?
Sir, actually,
how to select the survey sample? If you select a sample,
okay.
how can you ensure the inclusive education for all?
Sir, actually, there were limitations during the time of pandemic, so that I couldn't collect the proper sample from every district. So
proper sample. Okay. What about the chi-square test? You mentioned the test. Briefly explain. Chi-square test is a statistical tool. What about this? Can you explain?
Yes, sir. Chi-square test was used to compare some of the variables in my study, like the comparison between satisfaction of online education among female and male students, and also the support provided by the family members to male and female students. The chi-square test was used to
formula. Is there any formula for this chi-square test? Statistical formula is there?
Yes, sir.
Can you say?
Sir, actually, I did it for my PG thesis, but sorry, sir, I couldn't.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Fine. Nice presentation. Okay, good.
Thank
Good.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.